Good morning. My name's Tom. I come to you from Maine. I had one little funny story here about a friend of mine. We do some fishing up here. This is a little story time for everybody. This one's kind of comical. But anyways, we fish for what's called an ocean smelt up here. It's about 8 inches long, and you fish for them in little shacks down on the coast. And sometimes you can catch a 5-gallon bucket. There's no limit on them. There's no nothing. They're very good to eat, and everybody up here, most of the people I know anyways, likes to eat them. So anyways, I had a friend down the road. His name is Kenny Frost. He passed away several years ago now. I think it was probably back in, I think 2012. I'm not sure. Hard for me to keep track. But anyways, I brought him a little bag of Smelts one afternoon because we'd been down to Smelt and I wanted to share with him. So he says to me on the way out, he says, "Bring me as many Smelts as you want." And I thought that was, like I said, that's Kenny, one of them guys that we've been having a funny story go back and forth for 25 years, actually 35 years I've lived here. Anyway, son, he was one of the first people in town that I met. So there's always been some fun stories going back and forth between me and him. And I'll share a couple of them here today. I'm reminiscing about an old friend of mine. So anyways, he says, "I'll take all the Smelts you can get." So I thought that was a challenge. So I went to my fish house and I caught 5 gallons of Smelts the next day. And now I made sure Kenny wasn't home. And up here we don't really lock our doors, not all of them anyways. So I walked in and I dumped them 5 gallons of Smelts into his sink. And I thought, geez, that's pretty funny. So, because I only brought him like a quart the day before, so this time I brought him 5 gallons. That's about 350 Smelts. So the next day I went to the fish house and I caught another 5 gallons. And I snuck into his house again and I dumped in 5 gallons of Smelts into his sink and I left. Hey, I'm laughing. He wants all the Smelts I can get him. So the third day, this would be Wednesday, I came back and I snuck into his house and I dumped in another 5 gallons of Smelts. Like I said, that's about 350, 380 Smelts to a bucket. On the fourth day, which had been Thursday, he met me at the door, which I've been waiting for. He met me at the door and he said, "That's enough Smelts. I've got all the Smelts I can need." Well, that's what I kind of been waiting for. And so anyways, I said, "What is it with you?" I said you said on Monday you'd take all the Smelts I could get you. I said, now it's on Thursday and you're telling me you've got enough Smelts. I said, which is it? You want all I can get or you don't want any more? I was busting his hump just as hard as I could. He said, "I've got enough Smelts," and that's all I'm going to say about it. So I thought that was a funny story you might get a kick out of. Be careful what you wish for, and be careful when you tell an old woodsman from Maine that you'll take all the bait fish you can get him, all the Smelts you can get him. Well, to finish up that story, I thought it was pretty funny. I was dumping 5 gallons of Smelts on him every day. Well, 4 or 5 years go by, and I'm talking to his wife. We're sitting there in the living room, and she said, "You remember when you brought all them Smelts?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I thought that was pretty good." She says, "I was the one that was cleaning them all." She did not find the humor in all of those Smelts. So at that point, I did kind of feel kind of bad about that funny little story. But I had no idea that she was the one cleaning the Smelts. So if you see this, her name is Donna. I do apologize. I know I apologized in the past for that, but I thought I was pulling one over on Kenny. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will bring you more stories like this from northern Maine. I have many, many stories like this one. I have been fishing and hunting for 49 years in the great state of Maine. So I enjoy getting these down. I am trying to save some of my stories for my two grandsons so that they can know a little bit about Papa when I have passed away. So I just want them to know some of what Papa did over the years. So you have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.